Hello, welcome to Founders Live Primetime. Founders Live Primetime Africa. This is amazing. I'm Nick Hughes. I'm the founder and CEO of Founders Live. Joining me is Luis Antezana. Luis, how are you doing?
Doing awesome. Really excited for our final Founders Live regional finals. My gosh, like we've had such a great week, and we are closing it out with great founders from Africa, going to determine who moves on to the global finals next week. Nick, I'm ready for a great time. How about you?
Very much so, very much so. And hey, we're starting here, guys. We are kicking off, and we want to know what city you're coming from. Please share in the chat. It's awesome to see people from various parts of the country, the region of Africa, as well as the world. You know, we're sitting here in the United States. We're in Seattle, in Washington, here in the United States, but you might be somewhere in either Egypt or Ethiopia, other parts of the world. So please share. Please share. We want to see that. It's pretty cool. There's a lot of activity, but feel free to say, where are you joining from? We'd love to see that. So we are getting started, Luis, and this is the fifth day in a row we have got everything going on. So it is crazy. How are you feeling, man?
I feel awesome. I'm actually super charged up from this. Um, there's so much going on here that we are managing, guys. We're self-producing the show, but we've got comments coming in. Keep those comments coming. It's really fun part of this thing. We're going to throw those up on screen and get used to writing in that comment section, because you will be asking the questions when the founders are done pitching. So get used to typing in there and see where. Look, good morning from Mississippi. All over the world, people are joining us for this big regional final. Really looking forward to it. And I will be typing links and all kinds of things in the chat. So let's do this, man. Let's have a good time.
All right. And hey, we're going to get started. And Luis, I know that you have a few things that you need to kind of attend to. So I'm going to drop you off. I'm going to flip through some information around Founders Live here, and we'll be back. So welcome, everyone. This is Founders Live Prime Time. This is our global competition, our global tournament. We have 5 regions. This is our 5th and final event. We've had one each day of the week here, and then we will have our global finals next week. And this has been our week. We're looking at, we started with Latin America, had Europe on Tuesday. We had Asia Pacific on Wednesday. Yesterday, North America. We had a really big event for North America there. And now today is finals for Africa. It's awesome. So, these are our winners. We have people coming from Lima, Peru. We got Amsterdam, Netherlands. We have a winner from right outside of there, Manila in the Philippines, then Seattle, Washington. And who is going to be our winner today is going to be determined. But welcome to Founders Live. We're about inspiration, knowledge, connection, and entertainment. This is what we do. This is what we're all about. We're powering the pulse of entrepreneurship around the world. It's exciting stuff. If you look at this slide on the right side there, this is what we do. We have a global ecosystem that really does 4 things very significantly. Number 1 is we really bring connections and community to people around the world. You all entrepreneurs, we connect you with each other. We bring you opportunity to grow your network. Secondly is know-how and information. We help develop professionals and entrepreneurs to be as best as they can be. Thirdly is access to resources, funding. We provide pathways to help people and entrepreneurs, startups get the resources they need to move forward. And last one is exposure and discoverability. Just like this event, we help people get their message out into the market, get that recognition, and help them move forward and be successful as well. So this builds out into our global platform, and more importantly, our ecosystem. We offer a bunch of different things that you'll see through Founders Live. It's really exciting and cool. It takes and combines this global network and ecosystem with our local events. We have events that happen all around the world. Starts to develop into what we call the homepage for the modern entrepreneur. A lot of this great stuff. We have a unique format. So our Founders Live events are showcased in really, there could be hundreds of people in the room, 5 companies. Today, we don't have fully 5, but that's okay. Each one has 99 seconds to pitch. That's 1 minute 39. There will be about 4 minutes of questions with each of these individuals. At the end, you all will have an opportunity to help choose the winner of this event, and it's all exciting and great. So as we drive to become the industry-defining brand empowering entrepreneurship around the world, that's what's happening. When you see that, I started Founders Live almost 11 years ago now in Seattle, which is my hometown in the United States. What started in Seattle has now continually started to grow, and it's still expanding around the world. Founders Live has reached 125 cities across 50 countries. You see those blue dots there. It's all over the world, and it keeps popping up. We keep expanding. We reach hundreds of thousands of people, and it's really a beautiful thing. You know what? If you're looking to start a Founders Live in your city, please reach out to us. We have city leaders all around the world, which we are going to hear from one very soon. But we just dropped a link in the chat. If you are looking, that is in the chat. Feel free to click that, fill it out. If you want to expand your city and bring on your city to Founders Live, maybe it's a new country. That would be awesome. We are looking for great leaders to do that. So please let us know. It's awesome. One of the reasons why we are expanding and growing around the world is our 5 core values. We're gonna touch on these before we get to the meat and the focus of this event. But our first core value we want to make sure you understand is what we call respectful authenticity. This means that you are your authentic self, but most importantly, you respect others in their authentic self. And the result of this is really about people feeling included, and more importantly, helping people understand and believe that they have an equal opportunity for success. Doesn't matter what, how you identify, doesn't matter what language you speak, doesn't matter what skin color you are. For Founders Live, you saw those dots around the world. We know that all people are at least have an equal opportunity for success, and we know that entrepreneurship is a human desire, and so we celebrate that. Secondly, gather around the campfire. This is really about building community and also storytelling. So just as our ancestors did so many years ago, we are figuratively gathering around a campfire, if you will, entertaining, telling stories. You're going to hear founders today tell their vision of their future and what they're building, and it's an amazing experience to hear them as they entertain us, as they inspire us, and we build that community. Thirdly is open the door. We expect people to do great things for others without expecting a return. Why? That is the foundation of building a great community. And the crazy thing is, as you give and you do great things for people, it tremendously comes back to you multifold. So we help you understand that. Fourthly is business equals fun. We encourage you to have fun while you do business. Hey, we are doing business right now. We're having a lot of fun, and we would encourage you as a founder to think about how you're building your business to not only have fun, but lastly, this is our last core value, is climate consciousness, and we commit to operating our business in a climate conscious manner, and kind of observing it, measuring it, lessening it where we can, and we encourage you to do the same. So, all right. We are excited here to get started. I want to bring back up Luis to join me back on stage. Luis, how you doing, man?
Good. Lots juggling on behind the scenes here, but I am happy to be with you guys. Hey, Women in Cloud Primetime Partner. We can't do it without our partners, and they are an awesome resource for us. Nick, do you want to? You've got the whole spiel down for them. I'm going to put a link to Women in Cloud in the chat so you can all click and see more about them.
We are very excited and thankful for the partners and sponsors that we have, and we just want to shout out a couple here during this event. First is Women in Cloud, as they are a global network of more than 100,000, women in tech. They're founders, they're executives, they're professionals and allies across 67 countries that are really inspiring, empowering a tech ecosystem to, take collective action and generate more than $1 billion unlocking more than $1 billion of access and earning potential for women professionals and entrepreneurs. We're here to support them. They're here to support us, and we thank you. Women in Cloud, check out that link as well if that is of interest to you. We thank you all. Luis, share a little bit about Klaviyo.
Klaviyo is another important partner for us. I will also share a link for them in a few seconds, but Klaviyo is for founders that need to have a better relationship with their customers. Like, who doesn't need that? How do they do it? They do it through email, through SMS, through website reviews, and through managing all that in the system, a CRM, customer relationship manager. It makes it easy for you to interact with those customers. Instead of just broadcasting to them, you can see, you can manage you manage your relationship with them and see what they're doing over time, and just makes things better for your marketing purposes instead of just randomly throwing stuff out there. Klaviyo has some really affordable plans, and we have a link to get you a great deal. So watch for that. When you vote, you'll see something from them, from us. They're a partner. If you need to reach your customers digitally, and who doesn't, Klaviyo is the one to do it with. All
right, thank you, Luis. Thank you, Klaviyo. We really appreciate our partners here. And, you know, this is Founders Live Prime Time. This is our global tournament. Luis, we have a global winners prize.
Yeah.
Feel free to talk about that real quick.
Sure. The winner's prize for the global champion, and that's the person of the 5 founders who move on from the regional finals. The global champion wins a grand prize worth $10,000. Half of that is in cash. The other half is in a VI trip to Seattle, Washington. Seattle is the birthplace of Founders Live. We'll show you where Founders Live started. We'll take you out to dinner. We'll bring you to our flagship Seattle event of the summer, outside or inside, wherever it is. It's always an amazing time. It's a big party. We're hosting you for 3 days, 2 nights in Seattle. So it's a lot of fun. We had a great time with our global champion last year, Elizabeth from Flip App. Nick, man, that was just too cool.
Seattle, such a great day today. Let's phone up our Founders Live Primetime 2023 winner from last year, Elizabeth Arnold, CEO and founder of Flip App. She is joining us today. She's here for a couple days. We're going to have an amazing day to show her Seattle, show her some of the historic places of Founders Live, and then she will be our guest of honor and host of Founders Live Seattle tonight. We're going to have a great conversation in front of the huge crowd. Big celebration of Founders Live Seattle, but we picked a great day, amazing weather, and it is just awesome to have Elizabeth here. This is one of my favorite things about Founders Live is we're able to impact people's lives. We're able to bring them up to our city and our community to show her how Founders Live is really done and how it all started. Check it out.
Hey, it's Luis. I am just getting ready to meet Nick and Elizabeth right here at Columbia Tower.
You know, we're just showing what we did for our last winner, and Luis, just maybe sum up that day real quick for us.
Well, we started the day with a little lunch at the top of that giant building you see right there. That's the Columbia Tower. We walked around the waterfront. We got on a boat. We went across the bay, had a little lunch, came back, went to the Founders Live event. I mean, that's just one day of all this stuff. We are so looking forward to hosting the winner of this Global Championships. That happens on Wednesday. Make sure you sign up for that. And and you're going to help decide who gets to join us in Seattle on a boat again. One of those people could be the winner of today's championship or today's finals. Your vote's going to decide that winner.
We're excited, and whoever ends up as the global winner, we're excited for you to join us at our home, in our home city. What we didn't show you there was Elizabeth was also our guest for the Founders Live Seattle event. There was a couple hundred people, I don't know, 150, 200 people in the room, and we interviewed her on stage, and it was awesome. So that is what we get to look forward to. You all get to look forward to, and more importantly, we are going to bring up speaking of a special guest, Mostafa, I'm going to have you get ready here. We are excited to be joined by one of our amazing city leaders and regional leaders, Mostafa. How are you? Welcome.
Hey guys. Hey, what's up? Thank you for bringing me here. Appreciate it.
Awesome to see you. Mostafa is our Founders Live Cairo city leader, as well as now our region, our Luis, our region. I'm sorry, everyone. We're kind of getting a little bit of technical difficulties here. Mostafa is our city leader for Cairo and our MENA region leader. He has now helped us start to fully expand across the world in that area. Mostafa, welcome to the stage. I guess the first question is, why the heck did you jump onto leading Founders Live there, even just in Cairo?
Thank you for that. So yeah, entrepreneurship is my thing, and I've been working in the entrepreneurship field for the last decade, and I can tell that entrepreneurship, and when I found what Founders Live is doing and the pitching competition, 99 seconds, you're giving the power back to the people. They're voting about the best startup, no judge, no panel. The entire experience was amazing for me, and I decided, yes, we need to give it a try here in Cairo, and it worked very well. And I think also because if it's an international community, that also was kind of a drive for me to become part of it, because I love just to be not only local but also international, to have that global exposure. My personal branding was also important, to be attached to an organization like Founders Live. So this is like all the reasons why I decided to choose for Founders Live. Yes. So.
You got a lot of love here, man. A lot of love. This is exciting. You know, Mostafa.
Everyone,
maybe just describe a little bit of, geez, you know, you've had a number of Founders Live Cairo events now, and you get hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people signing up, and you have a full room for the event. Talk a little bit about what that feels like.
I feel every time I'm running an event, I'm getting like literally hundreds of tickets sold, and average 50 startups interested in pitching. That gives me motivation to keep moving forward. The community here, the entrepreneurship community, yes, it is not as Silicon Valley, but it's very active. It does have the energy, and I can feel it. We all have ideas. We want to work on it. We're all seeking opportunities and resources. So we are driven. We have the energy. We have the power. We want to do something. So whenever there's an opportunity that I can bring to the community, make everyone's life much easier, I will not be hesitant to do so.
Oh yeah, and you know, it's just great. You have been. I mean, Cairo is one of our, if not one of our, best performing cities. You've done an incredible job on that, and you know. As we go into you know what we're looking for now in the MENA region going forward, I guess before we get to that, I don't know, how would you sum up just the successful city leader? What's one or two words or kind of thoughts that you could bring to the surface that you feel is what encompasses the experience and being a successful Founders Live city and a city leader? What comes to mind?
Yeah, I think what comes to mind is consistency. So I was consistent from day one that I wanted to bring it Founders Live to Cairo, and I want to make it work. It took a little bit of time in the beginning. I think it took like 3 to 4 months until I get one event. But once you get one event happen, that's it. You experience it, you've seen it. Now you can take it as a case study and go to different partners and sponsors, and you can convince them and grow it even more. Consistency with the key. And I think I just keep consistent on doing it. And this is why we managed to survive for 2 years so far.
Very good. And hey, we're excited to really start to expand across that MENA region. Talk to us a little bit about what we're looking for, and especially what you're looking for as we now look to add more city leaders, start to build that team out, more cities. Maybe just a summary of what we would like 2025 to look like, and maybe identify some cities that we're looking for some leaders in.
Yeah, for sure. So I just want to duplicate the same success I have in Cairo. So I want to go from Cairo all the way to Casablanca, to Riyadh, to Dubai, to many other cities in the North Africa region. There are many other entrepreneurship communities out there. Some even more active than Cairo, like in Dubai, for example. They do have a lot of businesses, a lot of entrepreneurship activities and funds and organizations, and they're supporting entrepreneurs. So why not to also have to have an extension for Founders Life in Dubai as well? So I think the Middle East is a very hot area in a way where entrepreneurship is helping tons of startups to create jobs and connect cultures. I think why not to be attached to that and expand Founders Life as long as it's helping with its mission to support in bridging those those gaps, and why not? So I decided to go and I pitched that idea I think a while ago to go to Casablanca, to go to Dubai, to go to Riyadh, and so yeah, that was kind of the idea.
Wow, well, good. Well, thank you so much, and your leadership is incredible. You are doing a great job, and what I would just share with anyone watching here is we shared that link on there. If you're looking to lead a city, it just goes to a form, and you're able to fill it out. And if it falls into the region that Mostafa is leading, he will be getting in touch as well with people, and we're looking to build out. Yes, we are looking to duplicate what has been done there in Cairo. I think we can see just even in the comments here that there's a ton of activity. People are loving it, and a lot of support. A lot of that's due to you, Mostafa. So thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Awesome. So here's what we're gonna do. What we're gonna do is we're gonna have you stick around. And with each of the presenters, during the questions, we'll bring you on stage as well. You've done this many times, but we're going to ask you to ask the first question, and then we'll be fielding questions. If we do have questions in the comments, that's great, and we'll do that. If not, the three of us here will be, together asking questions to the founder. So stick around, okay?
Yes,
all right. All right. We'll see you soon. Very good. Very good.
Good to see you, Mo.
Yeah. Our city leaders, man, they make this thing go around. So thank you all. And we are about to get started here, everyone. We're about to get started. And, I'm going to share that screen one more time here. We're going to bring up those slides one more time. And right before we get started here, we also want to talk about another awesome company here. Casium is another one of our partners, and just quite honestly, hey, if you are looking to establish your company in the United States, maybe travel here, and again, we're not saying you need to, but if you're looking to do that and establish and access that visa that you are looking for to operate and travel to the United States, look, Casium makes it 10 or 100 times easier to build in the United States, access that visa, go through all the paperwork. They are awesome. We are dropping there's a link in there. You'll see. Feel free to check that out. Feel free to investigate if you're looking to get that documentation, that visa to come to the United States. We thank you, Casium, and they're a new partner of ours, and we hope that this opens a lot of doors for entrepreneurs around the world. So check them out. That's great. And Luis, it is showtime. Are you ready?
I'm so ready. These founders are ready. The slides look good. We are set for the pitches. So let's get down to it.
Let's get down to it. So everyone, just a little bit of review here. We have 5 regions of the world. This is how it's broken up. It's always nice to just kind of look at a visual on this. And you look at, this is the 5th one. So we have had our Founders Live events from each of these regions over the course of this last week. We're now in the Africa one. This is exciting. We have 4 of the 5 here today. So we're going to run through 4 pitches today that are spanning, cities from Egypt to down into, Nigeria, and it's awesome here, even Ethiopia. So we have some representation from across that continent. This is our order. We will go 4 out of 5. So you will see that, and each one will go through this process of the 99-second pitch there, then 4 minutes of questions. As we mentioned, we want your questions from you as the audience. We are looking for those questions. You can use the chat like you're already using already. That chat box there, this is where we take the questions. We'll pop them on screen just like we're seeing right there. It's awesome. And that's how we're going to do that. This is how we're going to vote. We will come back to this. Don't worry about that. We will come back to this. We have a handful of founders to pitch today. And the first one up is going to be Cord Digital from Egypt. So Luis, are you ready here to bring on our first presenter?
I'm ready. I'm psyched for it. Let's bring them on.
All right. Ahmed, welcome to the stage.
Welcome, Nick. Welcome, Luis. Nice to see you.
It is
good to see you too.
So nice to see you as well. Tell us where exactly you're joining us from.
Yes, I'm from my office, and I'm so excited that I'm joining you, and I wish everything gonna be fine with all of us.
Oh, so good. Well, we see that you got your slides here. Is that your first slide, or are we good there?
Yeah, this is the first one.
Very good. Well, here is the process. So you have 99 seconds. Luis and I will drop off the screen. Your timing will start the moment you start talking. We've got it on the back end here, and then we'll just jump back on the screen. We'll bring on Mostafa as well, and we'll run through some questions. Does that sound good?
Yes.
All right.
Very good.
So whenever you are ready, we're going to drop off, and then you will have the 99 seconds, okay?
Yes, okay, I'm ready.
Good luck.
Thank you. Okay, we are Cord Digital, company for marketing and consultancy, founded 2015 in Egypt, and our branch in USA launched in April 2024. Cord means a piece of wire used to connect electrical equipment to a power supply. So this is actually what we do. We connect our clients to the power of success through our marketing services. Also connect the Egyptian industrials to the power of Italian industrials. As we are 2 gates, communicate and globalize. First gate, communicate, includes visibility studies, business plans, digital marketing, visuals, and software. Globalize include outsourcing services, collaborating with one Italian company called Esmo. In that gate, we are seeking to transfer the experience of the Italian industrials to the Egyptian industrials. And we did a very successful cases on that field in public and private sectors. Also, our company owns its software and systems. For example, our latest product, which is a full ERP system, includes point of sale, CRM, HR, accounting, and other systems in one place. We are helping any company to organize its sales process and its internal operations. Also, we are an official vendor for United Nations, and we have a strategic partnership with Industrial Modernization Center of Egypt, which is under Egyptian Ministry of Trade, Industry. Egyptian manufacturers to go global. Also, we are providing marketing services to them here in the local market. This is core digital in brief, and I'm ready for any question.
Oh, very good, very good. All right, we're going to bring on Mostafa here. Great job, Ahmed. And Mostafa, we have you as our guest speaker. I have a few questions as well, but I know that you are sitting there. I'll open it up with you having the first question for Ahmed here.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, appreciate it, Ahmed. Thank you for the presentation. So I was just kind of confused between yeah, what was that? Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, cool. So yeah. My question is, I was confused between what is sort of like value proposition you have in place, because you mentioned like you have a marketing consultant, you run a marketing consultancy, and you also build like a digital product. So what exactly is it?
Okay, the body of any company consists of 4 pillars, which is operation, finance, HR, and marketing. So the fourth pillar, which is marketing, is our responsibility, starting from visibility study and then to the branding and downstream marketing. So we are communicating our customers with their target audience. Also, we are supporting the Egyptian industrials to go global through connecting them with the Italian industrials, among our Italian partner, by the way. So we are creating marketing activities starting from visibility studies, business plans, strategic marketing, also all promotion activities. This is the relation between communicate and globalize. As we are communicating our customers to their target audience, also globalizing or support the Egyptian manufacturers to be linked with the Italian manufacturers also, that Italian manufacturers creating private label products or services to them, which help the Egyptian industrials to get the know-how from the Italian industrials, by the way, also from European industrials, because it's under one roof. This is the relation.
Okay, got it.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, and Ahmed, we've got some questions popping up there in the chat. The first one here, we're gonna say, what is the upcoming plan for the next 3 years? So maybe walk out a little bit. Where are you going from here over the next kind of this near to midterm?
Yeah, here is my upcoming plans in the first 3 years. In first quarter, I want to increase our awareness in our USA branch. Also, we have to make more promotion for me. And second quarter, we are in progress to launch our branch in Saudi Arabia with Saudi partner. In third and fourth quarter, create our production house, because in this service, we are creating ideas and post-production, but not producing the video shooting done by sister companies. So we want to create a production house that will allow us or help us in creating our video shootings. Also, we want to make more development in our ERP system, Cordiana system, that it just finished from 3 months ago. Also creating some marketing and social programs in social media. In 2026 and 2027, we want to implement advanced technologies such as AI-driven analytics tools. Also in 2027, we want to launch our branch in the United Arab Emirates or Oman. This is upcoming 3 years in brief.
Very good, very good, very good. We have another one around, maybe just dial in a little closer on that unique value proposition. More specifically, maybe compared to maybe some other competition, other competitors that are out there. Can you summarize real quick on that, the value proposition?
Yes. Okay. Almost of digital marketing companies closing quickly, but we are not only a digital marketing company. We are a marketing and consulting company. Also, we have our own systems. We are selling our own system, by the way. Core digital is the meaning of communication and globalize. So the value proposition, our value proposition that we opened our company from 10 years, and also we want to launch our branch in United Arab Emirates or Oman. So the differences between the currency between Gulf countries and the Egyptian currency gonna bring some more revenues to us, because the technical team gonna be here in Egypt, but in Saudi Arabia or Oman or United Arab Emirates, sales team only gonna be there.
I see. Very, very good. We have time for one more question, and we have one around here. Maybe talk about the communicate and globalize.
Yes, I said. Yes, I answered that questions to Mostafa also, but this is something that many people asked me also. What is the relation between the two gates, communicate and globalize? I did it. I answered to Mostafa Shahad.
Very good. Very good. All right. Well, Ahmed, thank you so much. Congratulations. Keep building, and stay in here. We have more pitches to go through, but congratulations. Thank you for being on stage.
Thanks to you too, Nick. Thanks, Mostafa.
All right. We're going to remove you. We'll take you down. All right, Mostafa. Thank you. Great questions here. We are one down. The route here. Done it many times. We got one down. We got more pitches to go. So you ready to hear the next one?
Yep. Excited for the next one.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. We're going to drop you off, Mostafa. And Luis, we have our next presenter here. We're jumping down to Ethiopia. We are bringing on Kidus. And if you can turn on your camera there, we're bringing on. You are on the stage now. Welcome to the stage. How are you?
How are you guys? Good evening, everyone. How are you? I'm good. I'm good.
Very good.
Nice to have you.
Yeah, nice. Thank you very much for having me as well.
Absolutely. All right, Ke-Massa Foods. Are you ready? Take a deep breath. Be present here. You ready to go, man?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So here we go. We will drop off the screen. You have 99 seconds. What I'm going to do, we'll have Luis jump back on with Mostafa to go through questions on this one, and we'll get going. Okay.
All right. Perfect. Good evening, everyone. My name is Kidus Yared. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Ke-Massa Foods. What's Ke-Massa? It's an integrated supply chain management system that connects farmers with businesses leveraging technology so that they can sell their products easier. The problem we're solving is for farmers to bring their produces to the marketplace with less produce waste and easier access to market, and for businesses in cities to be able to buy with less time and less cost. What we're doing is we collect produces from farmers, put them in fulfillment centers in cities, and we build a mobile application for customers or for businesses so that they can easily buy and order their products. The product is a mobile-based application that businesses can use to place an order, to pay and track their products. And they can also make a phone call. What's our age? It's technology-based, so it's scalable to anywhere around the world, not just in Ethiopia. Its price is very competitive. It's on-demand delivery, and everything is transparent right there on their phone. This is our first delivery that we did a couple of months back. We have 100 plus deliveries so far, 200,000 birr in transaction, and 60 plus waitlist customers willing to use, geolocated, and willing to use. This is our team from diverse background, from advisors to board. And thank you very much for the time. We're here to revolutionize the fresh produce supply chain. Thank you.
Fantastic. Nice work. Nice slides, Kidus.
Thank you very much.
All right, Mostafa is going to ask. Yeah. Mostafa's going to ask our first question today. And hey, audience, please send your questions in chat. We want to hear what you've got, what you're wondering. So type them in there.
Yeah, sure. Thank you for the introduction. That was quick and nice. Got a couple of questions. It seems this is not a beta test the product. This is like up and running. Is that correct?
So we did a pilot for a couple of months. We raised our first capital came from IFC, a pilot for a pilot program. Now we've paused the operation, but yes, we have tested it and it works. Yes, but now it's not live.
And then the end user is Okay, yeah, and then I was just confused. So the end user is businesses or like customers, like individuals?
No, it's a B2B.
Or
It's
both?
for businesses. We're doing, yes, it's for
Perfect.
businesses
All right.
that will be ordering the products. Yes. So this is hotels,
Okay, cool.
groceries, and yes.
Nice, Kidus. What's your background in
And
this in the food industry and in supply chain, or like how do you come into this world of hooking farmers up with vendors or your end customer?
Okay, so me, I am a software engineer by training, but the place
Okay.
I was born at, it's one of the agricultural centers. It used to be called a couple of years back the green belt, the wheat belt of Africa. So it passes through my hometown. So I see that there are a lot of issues, say farmers selling their products. So after when I'm doing my thesis, graduating, it was on this area that I did, right? So I see the problem. So there must be something that we can do using technology to enable farmers so that they can sell their products easily for the merchants in cities. And it's being done in the States, in the West, but a lot of farmers in Africa, developing countries, are having these issues that can easily be solved with technology. So I do believe that I have the capacity. I'm an operations manager on my current job as well. So I do believe I'm the right person to do this.
Nice.
All
right,
you.
Mo, you got a question?
Mustafa had a question, I think.
No, I think I was going to ask like how many products and cities you covering so far.
So currently we piloted only on the capital, Addis, in Ethiopia. But as I said, it's tech based and it's scalable. It's not just for Ethiopia. It can. So what we're planning on doing is this, enabling the farmers to even sell across border. There's a huge produce in Africa, in Ethiopia. So not just to cities. We're planning on expanding it to be able to sell products to other countries in other cities. So currently we are operating only in Ethiopia, in Addis, the capital.
Awesome. Good to hear.
Okay,
so
that's it.
Last question here. Tell me a story like about your first customer, or about your customer reactions. How are people responding to this product?
Yeah, so the turnout was very interesting for us as well, because we did not expect this. It was a little seed investment that we had to test a product, and we went there. We selected a couple of customers, and we pitched the idea. So just to give you the depth of the problem, these merchants, they wake up 3 a.m. in the morning to go to the wholesaler's store, renting car, very expensive. It could be 50, 60 kilometers away. They go there and buy produces that are not hygienic. So, they don't have a guarantee of the quality of the product. They don't know where it's come from. So whenever we picked this, they were like, we need this. We don't just want it. It's a necessity, right? Then after our pilot was completed, they said, please make sure that whenever you start the operation, we want this product, and please make sure we are on the top of the list. As I've mentioned, there are 60 plus people that are already geolocated and agreed to start using our product, even now on a wait list. So it is accepted, and they really do want it. The customers they have a good feedback.
Fantastic.
Very good.
Great pitch. Thanks for
the energy is great. Good job.
Thank you guys. Thank you very much.
All right. We'll see you soon. Pulling you down. Mustafa, great questions there. We'll drop you off. We'll move on. And Luis, we continue forward here, right?
Yeah, we are ready for founder number 3. Hope they're ready.
Abdallah, make sure that you are now, there you are. And we are jumping back up to Cairo, Egypt. We have Re-Tec, and we are bringing on Abdallah to the stage. And all right. Welcome.
Hi, everyone.
How are you?
Hey.
I'm fine. How are you?
Good. Thank you for joining us. We see your slides just fine. Everything's working.
Okay.
Looks like you're set.
Yes. Okay.
All right. So Abdallah, you've been observing. You know the drill. We're going to drop off the screen. You have your stage to pitch. We'll be back in 99 seconds, and myself and Mostafa, we will be joining you on stage for questions. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Hi everyone, this is me, Abdallah Zidan. I'm the founder of Re-Tec. In Re-Tec, we are here to solve the problem of the electronic waste. As we see now, we are losing like $57 billion of the raw minerals from the electronics, like gold and silver and platinum and more other raw materials we are losing. And also we are damaging our climate and our nature. So that's why Re-Tec is here. Re-Tec is a electronic waste recycling startup. Our business model is that we are working on collecting the electronic waste all over Egypt, and we start to sorting it to two categories. The first category is repairing. We get the electronic waste and test it. It cannot be repaired and go to the market again to be sold as a used stuff or no. The other category is recycling the electronic waste by extracting the minerals from the electronic waste like gold and silver and platinum. And this is what we are doing now. We are getting the electronic waste from the customer from our website. You go to the website and fill the form, and then we will contact you to get the electronic waste from you. In our startup, we are using fintech. Because we are dealing with P2P and P2C business model. Okay, what makes us unique? We are dealing with P2P and P2C, and our payment method is not one payment method. We can deal with many payment methods. I think that's all.
Yes, great job. All right, we're gonna bring on Mostafa here. Congratulations.
Yeah,
all right.
Well done, Abdallah. By the way, Abdallah was one of the 5 selected startups I chose the last event in Founders Live Cairo to pitch during the event, by the way, as well. So I know the startup. Got a couple of questions for you, Abdallah. So is it B2B or B2C? 1, 2. I know that you talked about there's an application people can fill it out to so that you can go and collect the waste. But do you also do ads or something like? How do you drive traffic?
Traffic? You mean to B2B?
Yeah. My two questions. I'm sorry for confusing you. Yeah.
Okay,
is it B2B or B2C? Yeah.
It's both. It's both. We are working B2B and B2C. B2C, the customers will contact us through the website. He filled the form, and then we will contact them. B2B is working like a deals with the universities, with the factories. It's like a deal.
Okay. And then one more question: what are you? How are you extracting the minerals out of the electronic waste, and also, what are you doing with those minerals after extracting this?
Okay, we're getting the minerals from the electronic waste by chemical methods without harming the environment. And after we getting these minerals, we sell it as a raw materials to the market again.
Okay, so are you allowed by law to sell gold, for example?
Yes. Yeah.
Silver?
Yep.
Okay, you have the license. All right, cool. Okay. Excellent. I love it.
That's great. Abdullah, we are kind of looking for possibly some questions in the chat, but my question is so if I heard you correctly, your company goes and actually gets that waste, that you pick up these devices. Is this correct?
Yes, we are dealing with companies to collect this for us, and also we are dealing with scrap dealers because they have a lot of this stuff.
I see.
That's how we got it.
Yeah. Okay, great. Is that like, maybe describe that process a little bit, because maybe my next question would be around, expansion. Where would this be available? And when you are using, essentially you're putting, people in a place of going and picking up things, it's a little harder to expand to other cities and countries. So maybe just talk about how you imagine scaling if you do have humans kind of doing that.
Okay, scaling this project globally is different from Egypt. As in Egypt, the scrap dealers in Egypt, they are a lot in Egypt. So that's why we are dealing with them like with a deal. Every scrap dealer, we can get the scrap from him with different prices. It depends on the deal with him. If we are going to another country, it will be totally different because the electronic waste in many companies, in many countries, the country deal with this electronic waste like totally different from Egypt. It will need a study to make a different business model.
Okay, very good. All right, and we'll do one more question here. So we have a couple questions from the audience. Let's see. All right, let's do this one. What do you do with the waste other than the minerals? Why do people give you the electronics? So talk about once you pick them up, what happens then? What are you doing with these, the products with the waste?
Okay, what I get people to give me their electronics, we have two options, cash, and this is depends on the payment method. We can give it to bank account or e-wallet or just a cash with a delivery guy. Okay, this is how we get it. Or we can give him vouchers from our partners. We have many different partners like clothes partners, sporting clubs, something like this. Okay, what was the first part of the question, please?
Let's see. Basically the question was, what are you doing with the waste? And then they asked why do people give you the electronics?
Okay.
I don't know if that's a whole separate question, but
in the electronic waste we have like two types, like what I had said. We sort it like some of it we get it and repair it and make it to the market again, push it to the market, okay, to be used again as I use the stuff. The next part, we get the minerals from the electronic parts like gold, platinum, palladium, and other many stuff. And now we are working on a project to recycle the plastic and the electronic waste and get electricity from it. This is not done yet. We are working on it.
Very good. Well, congratulations, and Abdallah. Maybe I wasn't pronouncing that correctly, but congratulations. Great job. This is important things that our world needs, and hopefully you can take this and start really scaling it.
Thank you. I wish.
All right, we'll drop you down. Mostafa, thank you. Great questions. We'll drop you off. We'll see you again here soon. And all right, we are going to move on to our final presenter here. We are now jumping down to Nigeria, and we have Joshua joining us. We are excited. G New Laundry. Joshua, we're bringing you on stage and hoping we can hear you and run with your stuff. But welcome to the stage.
Hi, Nick. Nice to see you again.
All right. And go ahead and share your screen once again so we can see your slides. We're going to have you walk through your pitch. And, everyone, it's a little bit hard to hear, Joshua, so we want to listen closely on this as well.
Can you see my screen now?
They're coming up here. We're pulling up. There you go. And make sure if you go into view mode, or are you able to click through the slides? Are you able to do that?
Yes, I can.
All right. Luis, do you feel we're good on this too?
I think we're good.
All right.
Got it. Good luck.
Joshua, we're dropping off. You have 99 seconds to pitch. We will show back up and we'll go from there, okay?
Okay, good. Okay, my name is Joshua and I'm presenting to you from Hungary. So after about 5 years in the US and hardly seeing anybody watching this back then, came back to Nigeria and it was the opposite. Now, obviously, there are cultural differences, but as I reflected more on it, it reflected in the dry cleaner shops as well, as low exposure to industrial environment. So the problem was more like people were using hands to wash because there were no alternatives, and even the dry cleaner shops that were available either offered long wait times or they were in cities and expensive. And this was also showing up in low productivity because when people have to spend Saturdays washing clothes, ironing, and cleaning, that just comes out to be less productive. So Junior Laundry is basically addressing these issues with a faster service, reliable place where you can do your washing and ironing. And our long-term goal is to be widespread across the country. Like you have Walgreens in the US and So Fresh coming up in Nigeria. Our target audience is working professionals who are busy and their families. We've had a track them for about 9 months with some funding from family and friends and recently from Kidus Collective and recently training from industry leaders in Africa, including clinics and Laundry Direct for the technical aspects of our work. Customers have been satisfied, the current market is growing. Our short-term goals include adding a delivery platform, which would include B2B and B2C to expand our reach. And long-term goal is to be widespread across different locations in the country. What we need right now is capital and human resources with network to be able to get the best locations that we can find. We currently have a team of advisors who also have their own businesses in-house.
Okay. All right. We're gonna great job, Joshua. I know you're doing it.
Well done, man.
Here, and thank you so much. It was a little hard to hear you, so we might ask some questions that were probably answered in the pitch. But we've got Mostafa here. I want to give you the first question, and let's talk through with Joshua here on this pitch.
Thank you for the pitch. Appreciate it. Yeah, it wasn't clear for me whether it's a product that I will purchase or a service that I ask you to do it for me.
Hi, Mostafa. Thank you. It's a service, so it's a laundry service that planning for it to widespread with the delivery platform as well.
Okay, if it's a laundry service, we do have that locally in Cairo, but what is the innovation behind it? So I don't understand like the value proposition here.
Yes, sure. So like I said, there are local laundry guys as well. But some of them don't even have connections. So that showed up as a lack of industrial advancement as well for some of them. And for the high-end ones, a lot of them are located in cities and are more expensive. So where we come in is to provide a faster service, something that focuses on affordability and is widespread. Almost like the way you would have Walgreens in the US. You can basically go anywhere and expect to find a laundry service that you're already used to.
Okay, I'm trying to understand it more. I mean, this is my last question, and then it's I'll pass it to you, Nick. Okay, so is it more of? So I'm still kind of confused about it. So it's more of like a product, like you have an app over the phone, for example, and then I request a delivery or someone can come pick up my clothes and then give it back to you, and then you just do the laundry and you give it back to me. Is that the case, or?
Okay, yes, we hope to have that soon. We hope to have that as our delivery platform, which is going to be B2B. But our major focus is our in-store locations. That's why we want it to be widespread. And then with the delivery platform as well, which is going to be both for us and for other businesses.
I got it. Thank you.
All right. Yeah. Okay, Joshua. So we have a question here in the chat. Just maybe like what innovative solutions can be implemented to overcome the challenges of manual washing practices? Enhancing the productivity. Especially in your laundry sector. So talk a little bit about how you are bringing innovation to overcome those manual washing challenges.
Okay, so I'll talk about myself. I came back and I was already used to using laundry mats, right? And then I came back, I checked around in even the laundry places that were available did not offer wash and fold services. A lot of them only focus on ironing. So that's one of the things that I'm addressing to be able to provide a service that has a dynamic offer. You could basically get what you want to get from different places. And that thing is when you travel to places, you go to hotels. Some of the hotels do not necessarily have laundry available, and you can't be sure you can get the service from those places too. So a widespread location will enable you to have, you can be sure you're going to get something like that. And why we're also providing a delivery platform is because we understand having a widespread location is going to take some time. But a platform that we can share with other laundry systems which are far from the customers can help them to really get reach to these customers. One of the things that we would normally have done is a laundromat system, but people are still getting adjusted to these systems in Nigeria. Also, a laundromat system is going to take a lot of costs, including energy costs. So we are deciding to start from something people are more used to. We already see some of the industry leaders moving into a laundromat system as well when people are more used to them. So that would come later in the pipeline.
All right. Okay. Well, Joshua, thank you so much. Keep up the good work there, and thank you for stepping up and being a part of this here for Founders Live Africa.
Thank you very much.
All right. Drop you down there. All right. We're going to bring on Luis. And
hi, everyone.
That's 4 out of 4 pitches, spanning a number of different countries. Mostafa, we are now at the time, you know what time it is. What time is it, Mostafa? What are we doing now?
It's time for voting, I think.
It is time for voting. You got it. Okay, here's the deal, everyone. If you might have voted earlier in the process, your votes have been washed out. We did have some votes early before, but we have pulled those out. If you did vote previously to right now, you need to go back and do that one more time. So go ahead and try that. And we're going to take a handful of minutes here. We're going to vote, and we will find out who is the winner of this event. Luis, we're 5 out of 5, man. This is the 5th one of the week. Let's get your high level thoughts. What's coming to mind here?
Well, again, we have just an amazing group of founders, people that have, people should understand that these founders came from city events. They came from the Primetime Pitch Challenge. They came from all over the continent, and came from an idea somewhere, created a startup, got into a pitch competition, won votes. They moved through regional qualifiers, and they got to this point. They've done a lot of work, all 4 of them, and we're really grateful to have them. And it's really cool to see their dreams come on our stage. We thank everybody for their questions, and really looking forward to see who the audience selects. We might have a little clue as to who it would be, but hey, you've got a good 5-10 minutes at most to get those votes in. So vote for your favorite. Just vote. Get in that link. We posted it in chat. I'll throw it in there again. You can see it up there. Scan it with your phone, and a lot of ways to get in there. But let's find out who the people want.
Awesome.
And who will move on to the global finals. You'll see one of these founders again on Wednesday.
It's so great. A lot of energy. Mostafa, you felt the Egyptian energy here. The Cairo focus and support has been really strong, hasn't it not?
True. Yeah, I've seen a lot of activities happening here from the Egyptian side. So excited about it.
But Nigeria, obviously Ethiopia as well, and so it's been really, really great to see the energy here. And we showed you that video. So our winner globally, so the winner of this event will move on to the event on December 11th. All right, and we're gonna put that QR code. Let's see, we're gonna pop that QR code right at the top there. So we'll continue to vote. Votes are continuing to come in. The winner advances to December 11th, which is next Wednesday. All right. And you will join us on stage with these 4 other founders, ranging from Peru, the Amsterdam in the Netherlands, Philippines, United States, Actually, turns out they're here from our hometown in Seattle, and you will join these 4 founders to pitch on the global final, and very, very exciting stuff. Luis, you know, all these, you know, amazing pitches. You know, it's hard, you know, sometimes it's hard to, you know, have the right technology, and sometimes like audio wise, we kind of having a hard time to hear Joshua. That's unfortunate, but we're able to make it here with these pitches. So, you know, what anything else that comes to your attention before we announce the winner here?
Yeah, well, again, I think we see an interesting angle of sustainability and community impact, global impact from these pitches or from these founder startups. I mean, maybe a marketing company has a little bit of a different impact, but when you see somebody like a food supplier going direct to from farmers to vendors, and laundry service, and what else did we have here? Oh yeah, recycling the e-waste, right? Huge global, huge potential for impact, and that's planetary, but that's also very local community. So we love to see that. We get a lot of that here at Founders Live, and we encourage that action too, because we have that 5th core value of climate awareness, climate consciousness. So great to see that also in effect here.
We do. And y'all, it is a very close race. We have essentially, it's very close for most, but the top 2 are within just a couple votes. Again, votes only counted from the moment the last presenter was done. So, you know, if your supporters did vote beforehand, they would need to vote again. And we have just a few more minutes, and then we will announce the winner. You know, what I want to share with you all is this is just a good place to, you know, I'm going to announce, and this is early to talk about it, but, you know, if you all follow Founders Live, I travel around the world. I pick a part of the world each year to travel to. And in 2026, so not next year, but in basically a year and a half, I will be visiting, touring around Africa. I will be definitely stepping in and, you know, hanging out with Mostafa and everyone there in Cairo. I will be going down to Addis Ababa, and in Ethiopia. I will be visiting Nigeria, most likely Abuja, but, you know, definitely Lagos, and so excited for everything. So I'm pumped about that. Mostafa, I know it's a little while, but we'll be there. Let's make it happen.
Let's make it happen, yeah.
Let's make it happen.
I think it's time to announce.
Okay, so officially, everyone, voting has been stopped. That was it. We have a winner, everyone. We have a winner here, and it was so close, but our winner is Ke-Massa Foods. Oh my gosh. By barely anything, I can tell you that this was the closest voting that we have had. Let's have Kidus. Let's have you come back on stage, come back on camera if you can. This is our winner, everyone. And geez, this is amazing. Welcome to the stage. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you.
Oh,
this is amazing.
What I can tell you is, you know, your supporters came out in a very strong fashion. It was clearly, I mean, there was a lot of effort and support from to support Egyptian founders as well, but you came out by barely, so this was really cool. Man, welcome to the winner stage, and you will go on to, as we said, our December 11th, which is next Wednesday. So are you ready for that?
Born ready.
Born ready. Awesome. Well, Kate, last one, man. What This is a question real quick. We just want to stay with you here on this. What inspired you to start this? I don't know if that was a question that we end up, asking about, but is there, what really spurred this vision? And especially, we're talking, with the farmers and getting this all, more efficient. What spurred this?
Yeah, so brushed it off a little earlier, but so the main thing is I'm born from the place I was born at. There were a lot of farmers that cannot take their produce to the market without middlemen. So there are always middlemen that mark up the prices, and it was access to market was hard. And when you go to the cities, the prices are just crazy. They're expensive. But then I studied software engineering. When I'm done, I was sure there was something that we can do about it. So my first job was in fintech sector, one of the pioneers in Ethiopia. So we can do, the payment could be handled, the delivery could be handled. So we can actually solve this problem just connecting the two ends without the middleman and with good quality, So that's how I came up with the problem, and it was quite a travel, and it's really inspiring knowing that it can have a good impact, a really big impact all across Africa.
Yeah, that was so cool. Mostafa, one quick last thought question.
Yeah, congratulations, man. I mean, it's a very interesting startup idea, and it's definitely scalable. And you can not just do it inside of Ethiopia, but you can just go in different countries all over Africa. I wish you all the best. So good luck.
Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you, Mostafa, man. Thank you very much. Thank you for being here as well, joining the call.
Yeah.
Well, thank you all. Thank you all for being here. Luis, do you have one quick thought before we are done here?
No, nothing beyond, hey, look, now it's global finals time. We have a few days until Wednesday. Hey, almost, 5 days until Wednesday. And wow, I don't know what to say about like how amazing these founders will be, how difficult this competition is going to be, how many fans are going to show up. Oh my gosh, wow. This is what Global Finals is all about. One finalist from each of our 5 regions battling for that grand prize and to be the global champion of Founders Live Primetime 2024. Fans, you are in for a treat.
So good. And this is where I absolutely want to say, great job, everyone. Fortunately or unfortunately, through Founders Live as a competition, there does have to be one that emerges as a winner. And so, we have that. But everyone, pitches were great. Thank you for stepping up. Here's the thing. I said this actually, for our North America event yesterday. It's not necessarily about winning, everyone. The fact that you're here, the fact that you stepped up, the fact that you got your message out to an ecosystem and community is pretty much most of what it is. Winning obviously is great, but I want to just make sure that everyone understands that. And this is why we do Founders Live, so we can create a stage for you to share your vision and people can find out and understand what you do. That's how you become successful. So that's what we're doing here, and it's exciting. And so we will move on to the finals. Join us next week, next Wednesday. You all will get that link, and let's show up again and have a good time. All right. So good job, Mostafa. We're going to drop you off. Thank you so much. Keep doing the stuff. All right.
I appreciate it. Yep.
All right. And Kidus, great job. We will see you
very much
on Wednesday.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you for the stage and everything. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Very good.
You too.
All right. Here we go, Luis. That is it for today, everyone. Thank you. And Luis, we will be back online Wednesday, December 11th. All right.
Get your RSVP now so you don't miss the show.
All right. We'll see y'all.